So I was diagnosed with HER2 positive, which is a pretty aggressive type of breast cancer. And I remember thinking to myself, there's no way that I have cancer, I'm too young. I knew that I was BRCA negative. I had no genetic predisposition. And here we are. This is the time in my life where I'm supposed to be experiencing this amazing, becoming a mother and all these amazing experiences. And here I am diagnosed with a very aggressive type of cancer without having really any genetic predisposition or anything. So it was quite a surprise. I was scared that I wasn't gonna have the state-of-the-art treatment, maybe the kind of doctors or, I don't know, access to facilities that we can have down in such a big city in Miami, but I was completely wrong. When I first went to see my OB with the complaint that I found a lump while breastfeeding my daughter, he agreed to send me to get a diagnostic mammogram. And leaving the office, they called me like, hey, can you come back tomorrow? From that point on, I had my biopsy done the same exact day. And in 2 days, I had the results. And that same week, I had already met with the surgeon. And from that point on, I was diagnosed January 10th, and my first chemo was January 22nd. So it was very fast, the whole process, and efficient. I felt very well taken care of. And again, I think that's one of the perks of living in a city like Montgomery in comparison to Miami. Everything here just moves faster when it comes to healthcare. When you first get diagnosed, there's a lot of people that recommend you to get a second opinion. I didn't necessarily have time for a second opinion, and I found out that I didn't need really a second opinion because what Dr. Reynolds recommended me to do, his treatment plan for me, and Dr. Holmes with her surgery, it was the best possible treatment that I could have gotten for this type of cancer. And I did get to speak to other professionals in the field, and they told me like, this is exactly what I would have done. So I completely trust what Dr. Reynolds and the rest of my medical team did for me. This is really a team of people there to serve you and whatever needs you have. You feel that sense of unity and compassion that they have. And it has allowed me to discover, this strength behind that faith. My nature is I'm very controlling of everything. I like to be very hands-on. But when you get diagnosed, you realize that a lot of it's about giving up that control and really trusting those who, taking care of you. Being diagnosed at such a young age, especially 4 weeks after giving birth, and being a professional has been very challenging, but I've been able to pretty much continue to work through my treatment as an architect, and I have been able to participate in events and not miss out much. Dr. Reynolds told me, like, if you have anything planned, don't worry, we can move things around to make your schedule work. This experience has not robbed me of the joy of being a mom and seeing my daughter grow and meet every milestone, so I don't feel like I've missed much in that sense. Once you go through this process, you really understand how far we've come, and we continue to move forward, and hopefully in the future we're going to look back, and in the near future, and we're going to see all these illnesses as completely curable, treatable. It is a chronic illness, but something that you can really look forward to live your entire life, kind of like treated what diabetes used to be, HIV used to be, and hopefully we can put cancer in that bucket as well. Early detection truly is everything. If you catch breast cancer in the early stage, your prognosis looks so good. If I would have waited 1-2 months, probably would have been metastatic. Yeah, I have become very proactive in telling all of my girlfriends, go and get a mammogram. It doesn't matter that we're like early 30s. That truly doesn't matter.